Hello there. Today I'm tying the Akroyd Dee wing spey fly. The hook is a Mustad SL53UBL size 1/0. Threads I'm using are Uni-Thread 17/0 Trico and Uni-Nylon 70 Denier, both white. For the tag, I'm using Uni-Mylar number 16 in gold and silver. Start the Uni-Nylon thread at the return eye and trim the tag. Add the Uni-Mylar with the gold side facing and wrap back so the thread is even with the barb. Next, wrap a smooth base to the hook point and spiral the thread out of the way. Wrap the silver mylar over the base so it's even with the point and secure from underneath the hook along the entire length of the threaded area and trim the excess. Wrap the thread back towards the tag. Measure the golden pheasant crest and flatten the stem. Secure the stem on top of the hook to the halfway point and trim the excess. Next, tie in the embossed flat silver tinsel from underneath the hook. Start at the halfway point all the way to the crest. Bring the thread back to the halfway point. Strip a section of tinsel from the oval tinsel to the core and tie it in beside the flat tinsel with smooth wraps to the crest. Next, take a golden pheasant tippet feather and remove the section with the tips even, and secure it on top of the crest as a veil to the halfway point. Next, take a folded dyed yellow hackle and trim the tie-in point, the same length as the crest stem, and secure it from underneath the hook beside the oval tinsel. Next, split the thread, wax both sides, add orange seal's fur dubbing loosely. Add the dubbing twister, double over the thread and spin to secure the dubbing. Brush out the dubbing and switch over to a hackle plier and wrap along the threaded area, pulling the fibers back with your fingers to the halfway point. Secure and trim the excess and brush out the dubbing. Trim the excess dubbing with curved scissors. Wrap the flat tinsel along the dubbed area, slightly angled and evenly spaced, and secure along the threaded area and trim. Next, wrap the oval tinsel beside the flat and secure the same way. Followed by the folded yellow hackle, secure along the threaded area and trim. Next, secure the oval and flat tinsel in front of the threaded area, the same as the rear. Then add the second oval tinsel on top. This will be for the cross wrap. Next, take a Heron Hackle, remove the short fibers at the bottom of the stem, trim and flatten the stem, and fold the hackle. Secure the Heron Hackle by the tip from underneath the hook beside the oval tinsel and trim the excess. Next, secure the Black Silk Floss from underneath the hook along the threaded area and build up the thread to make the body smooth. Wrap the floss slightly overlapped along the threaded area. Secure, trim the rest, and burnish the floss to smooth it out. Wrap the flat tinsel over the flossed area, slightly angled and evenly spaced. Secure and trim the rest. Next, wrap the oval tinsel beside the flat and secure it the same way. Wrap the Heron Hackle along the oval tinsel beside the flat tinsel and secure with a few wraps. Take the top oval tinsel and cross wrap over the Heron Hackle, secure and trim the excess. Wrap the remainder of the Heron Hackle as a collar, secure by the stem, and trim the rest. Next, take a teal hackle, flatten the stem, and fold it. Trim the tip for the tie-in point and secure underneath the hook in front of the heron. Wrap the teal forward edge to edge and secure by the stem and trim. Next, prepare the white goose shoulder. Cut a section from each side of the stem, left and right, and have them both even. Switch over to the Uni-Thread 17/0 Trico and trim the tag. Secure the first goose shoulder wing on the far side using a soft loop, and the same with the closest one. Make sure the tips are even. Next, take 2 jungle cock feathers, measure, remove the excess fibers at that point and flatten the stems. The feathers are about the length of the straight portion of the hook. Secure the feathers on each side, left and right, by the stems below the wings. Trim the excess wing and stems with a razor on a taper for a neat head. Build up the thread, whip finish, and trim. Switch over to a black thread to cover the white, whip finish, and trim. Add thin head cement. Once it's completely dry, add the 5-minute epoxy over the head. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and hit the like button to see more of them. Thank you.